Welcome, everyone, to tonight's edition of Dead Talk Live. I'm your host, Viz, from Walking Dead Now. Our broadcast tonight and every night is simultaneously live streamed to YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, starting at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time daily. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome you. We welcome you to our viewer interactive show, where our followers are the star of the show. Thank you to all our followers across all our social platforms. If you're subscribed to our YouTube channel, thank you so much. If you want to subscribe to our YouTube channel, which would be very much appreciated, and watch this show and everything that YouTube has to offer with it, please head on over to the YouTube page of ours called Walking Dead Now after the show, and please subscribe. You can watch our live streams, catch up on prior episodes, and watch our fan-created Walking Dead videos, which include compilations, tributes, commentary, fan trailers, exclusive content, and so much more. So if you guys give me 1 second here, for some reason, I lost my Instagram feed, and I can't do this show without my Instagram peeps. There you are. Hey guys, welcome. Thank you for joining me tonight. Our text chatting tonight, as in every night, is being run by our producer, Marko Vizaniaris. So he'll be handling all the text chatting across all those platforms I mentioned earlier. And I'll be talking with you guys on the air. So I see a lot of regular names. Hi, Saz. Hey, Gabriel, for first time watching. GBR126 from YouTube. Welcome, GBR. Thank you for joining us. Looking at Instagram, Carter2121. He's like, "Where's the Glenn?" Carter2121. He saw my post of our contest tonight, and he saw the action figure we're going to be premiering, and he really wants it. So he really wants Glenn. And so let me just get that out of the way. Carter, I assume this is your first time joining us. What I do, Carter, is 30 minutes into the show, I announce the trivia question. I ask it, the phone lines are open, and the questions are not very easy. They're kind of difficult. And the first person who calls in, you have to call in with the right answer, gets to pick, their choice of our remaining action figures, who we know already who you're going to pick if you win, Carter. So since you're joining us for the first time, GBR, you're joining us for the first time. Oh, GBR is Saz's husband. Welcome, GBR. We talked about you in a prior episode. I'm glad you could join us. Saz, thank you for joining us. Hard Productions, thank you for joining us. We have all our regulars here. Ismail says, "Sorry, but you have me as competition." Yeah, this Glenn doll, just from the reactions I got, yeah, all bets are off. There are a lot of people that want this Glenn doll. I keep calling it a doll. The action figure. Pardon me. The Glenn action figure is a very hot item, and a lot of people want it. Hey, Summer. Summer was our winner yesterday from Twitter. Welcome back, Summer. Boar Drake. Hey, Viz. How are you, brother? I'm hanging in there, Boar. I'm hanging in there. How are you guys doing on this Saturday night? I hope everyone is well. We have some little bit of announcements to make, as we always do every night. We dug up some nostalgia today, okay? If you guys have been watching the show for a little while, you heard me mention that growing up, back in the 90s, me and Marko, who's our producer and also my brother, we used to attend horror conventions. Basically, it was the equivalent to what Comic-Con is today. They were hosted by Fangoria magazine. And like I said, they were equivalent to what Comic-Con is today. The difference is Comic-Con today, the volume is turned way up because of the internet. Instant news, bloggers are there. You get the action right away. Where back then, back in the 90s, well, that didn't exist. So that's really the big difference. Everything else, as far as formats, panels, it was the same gig. And me and Marko we used to go every year to the horror conventions in New York. We traveled to Boston. So we've been all over to these things. We used to go yearly, but we did dig up some nostalgia today that I want to share with you guys. Now, here are some pictures. That is Kane Hodder. That is who played Jason in starting from Friday the 13th, 7th and on. There's Robert Englund's autograph. We got to meet him, but we don't have a picture of him. And that's Marko when he was young. That is Clive Barker. For those of you who don't know, Clive Barker is the author of the Hellraiser movies and Nightbreed. Brilliant author. I mean, this guy has a very sadistic brain, and that's why he was able to just write all these amazing novels, including Hellraiser and Nightbreed and so on. So he was just absolutely fascinating to listen to. Just fascinating. We got to meet Freddy Krueger. Again, that's Jason. He started playing Jason from the 7th movie all the way to the Jason Goes to Space one, Jason X. So we wanted to share that with you guys. So I thought that was kind of cool. Brought back a lot of memories for us. That was Marko in the pictures. If you were wondering where I was little brother lackey taking the pictures. So I didn't get to be in the pictures. I was the one taking them. So Gilsuza Lima joins us. Islima Prime 313 joins us on Instagram. Delegante Boy joins us. Toby, hello. Hey, Toby. Welcome. Toby, are you doing both rooms? You're on YouTube and Instagram tonight? Dude, you got to pick one. Toby's going to try to get Glenn. Okay, I get that, Toby, but, you know, your chances don't increase by being on multiple platforms. Adoring Your Ashes joins us. That's a great name. Adoring_Your Ashes. That is a great name. Thank you for joining us, Adoring. So anyway, moving on, our little tidbit for today, you know, since we're on the horror theme. I'm sure a lot of you guys have watched the original Halloween, and if you haven't, then before listening to our next broadcast, you need to watch it. The 1978 original Halloween movie. Anyway, we all remember Dr. Loomis, who was played by Donald Pleasance. That role was originally offered to Christopher Lee. And if you guys are a fan of the Halloween movies, this is really not news to you. But it was offered to Christopher Lee, and he turned it down. And years later, he did admit it is one of his biggest regrets. I'm personally ecstatic that he turned it down and it was given to Donald Pleasance, because he played that role brilliantly. Wow, you guys are really stuck on this Glenn thing, aren't you, huh? You guys want me to get to this contest right away. You guys really want me to get to this Glenn action figure right away. Toby writes, no, I'm on Instagram. I want to YouTube because I need to turn my phone on and off. Okay, that's cool. Hey, you guys want to watch us on multiple platforms? We're on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter simultaneously. And I could see Summer on Twitter, man. She's itching for that Glenn action figure. She is itching. I love the fact that for the last 2 nights, the winner of our contest have been brand new viewers. That's kick-ass. That's awesome. We want to wish a happy birthday today to King Ezekiel, played by Carrie Payton. The actor turns 48 today. So happy birthday, King. And we also want to wish a belated happy birthday to Samantha Morton, whose birthday was on May 13th, 3 days ago. We apologize for missing that, but she turned 43. She's younger than I am. I'm 45. I'm turning 46 here in a few months. I can't believe Alpha is younger than me. God, that makes me feel so old. Really old. Scenes Walker joins us. Sophia Photography Studios joining us. Ismail writes, name your price, Marko. Man, you guys are bartering. Okay, let's get to the content. Well, Saz writes, I got to meet Carrie a couple of times. He's awesome. and I have an Yet I Smile tattoo. Oh, that is kick-ass, Saz. I don't know where on your body you have that tattoo. If it's somewhere that I can view it, and just send it to me. I promise I won't broadcast it, depending on where on your body you have that tattoo. I would love for you to send me that picture. I want to see that tattoo. Hard Productions, your birthday is tomorrow. Hard Productions, happy birthday for tomorrow. I'm sure you'll be back here and we'll wish you a happy birthday then as well. So happy pre-birthday, Hard Productions. Yeah, a lot of birthdays in May. A lot of birthdays. Russ Bandil Araya has joined us. Trish 23K has joined us on Instagram. Sexy Mitzi's joined us on Instagram. Samanza 1471 has joined us on Instagram. Saz writes on YouTube, it's safe, it's on my wrist, LOL. Carrie took a pic of it too, laughing out loud. Alright, everybody's wishing Hard Productions a happy birthday. Alright, so let me show you guys the action figures again. You guys have been with us for a while, so a lot of these are, you guys already know them. But for the new people who are just joining us for the first time, we have 7 of them currently available. We have a lot more. We're just not releasing them all at the same time. We're releasing 1 or 2, maybe every other day or so. So today, for today's what's available, we have the 2 bad guys, Gareth from Terminus, and the Governor. How can anybody forget the Governor? The Governor has you get a choice. You can have the Governor, with both his eyes, and then it has the add-on where you can just have the one-eyed patched pirate Governor. RV Zombie and Bungee Walker Zombie. I feel so bad for these two. Let me just put it to you this way. Guys, before we get to the final action figure, which is going to be, the biggest character in the show, and I don't need to, name names, but I'm sure you guys can figure it out. These two have to go. So I'm just letting you know right now, in order for me to premiere at least the final 3, these two have to go, because I feel so bad for RV Zombie and Bungee Walker. Nobody's giving these walkers any love. Anyway, today we introduced Glenn. So there he is, Glenn. We have Beth from the past episodes as well, and Gas Mask Riot Gear Zombie. But there's Glenn in full combat gear, and if you look real closely, Glenn also, like the Governor, you have Glenn, all nice, no bruises on his face. And then you have battered face Glenn. And I want to clarify, it's not Glenn, in the few moments after he got bashed in the head with a baseball bat. That's not the second face. I don't think, even though it would kind of be cool on a weird sadistic level, it's just basically Glenn with the shit kicked out of him. So you get Glenn with his regular clean-cut face, and then you get Glenn, after a very bad day. And you get to switch faces on him, whoever gets to win. Hello, Helen Powell, 601. Ezekiel has joined us on Instagram. Helen has joined us on Instagram. Toby writes, it's called Walking Dead Now. That's their YouTube channel. Okay, thank you for giving us a plug there, Toby. Aurea _22 has joined us on Instagram. Carter is happy. He's glad. There it is, Carter. The Glenn Reed doll. And like I mentioned, we're almost at 15 minutes into the show. At 30 minutes into the show, I am going to read a trivia question. Oops, sorry. Hit the mic there. At 30 minutes into the show, I'm going to read a trivia question. It's not easy. The number is right there up on top of the screen. It's on all our screens. Let me go back to the chat screen here so you guys can see what other people are saying. So the Instagram people can see what the YouTube and Twitter people are saying, and the Facebook people. So at 30 minutes, I'm going to read the question, and the first person who calls in with the right answer wins. And you get to pick whichever action figure you want. So you get to pick of the 7 we have available today, and of course Glenn is one of them. So the number is 718-509-9270. Again, 718-509-9270. Inside the United States, you can use any phone you want to call. Just regular calling rates apply. If you're outside the United States, you can use Skype, and the call is absolutely free. It's absolutely free if you're outside the U.S. This contest is not just limited to the United States. It's worldwide. Anywhere in the world, if you're watching us and you want any one of those action figures and you know the answer to our trivia question, you can go ahead and call. And Summer writes, can you win more than once? Absolutely, Summer. Absolutely. You know, no real big restrictions. No, this contest is only valid in the United States crap. This contest is open worldwide. If you know the answer 5 nights in a row, then call 5 nights in a row if you're the first one and you get 5 action figures. So, yeah. So Ismail writes, generally feel intimidated by people, and he's laughing. Heinrich has joined us on Instagram. Pucho Surat has joined us on Instagram. It is definitely Saturday night. We have a large crowd with us. So, you know, just to give you guys a glimpse into about 2 weeks from now, after all these action figures are gone, we do have some more cool Walking Dead collector's item, not action figures, but just different stuff that we're going to be throwing your way as well. Me and Marko are talking, you know, of what would be a good way to do it, because maybe the trivia thing it's going to be kind of old by then. But man, I mean, what kind of contest? If you guys have any ideas, we're open to them. Besides trivia question contests, if you guys can think of any other ways that can be competitive and make it fun for, you know, the people to win the prizes that are going to come after the action figures, we're open to your suggestions. So email us, chat them in right now. You can call me right now. That number is open right now, and I would love for you guys to call me even before I read the question, and just chat with me and just stay on the line with me as we discuss tonight's topic. And Nicholas writes, I think posters be really cool. Yeah, posters are cool. And I don't think we do have any Walking Dead posters, though. But we have a lot of other Walking Dead cool stuff. So there's a lot of cool prizes coming down the line. Ismail writes, how about giveaways randomly selected? Yeah, Ismail, that's great. But how do you do that and not piss everyone else who didn't win off? Lifting Fit Journey's joining us. You're late. You're late. What could have kept you late in Kuwait this time of night? Thank you for joining us, Lifting Fit. I just showed the Glenn doll to everybody, Lifting Fit. But you're still in plenty of time for the contest. I was just asking everybody. We have more cool memorabilia after we're done with these action figures. And me and Marko are trying to discuss, you know, besides trivia questions, what other kind of way to, you know, make a competition. You know what I mean? Besides trivia questions, which just might get old after 2 weeks. So if you guys have any suggestions, both me and Marko are open to them. Ismail writes, Lifting Fit, this is where brothers become enemies. May the best man win. Derlays_Hardy's joined us on Instagram. Lifting Fit Journey responds back to Ismail. It's on. Saz writes, what about a name the character quiz? All right. I need more details. Warlock is with us. What about comic book? Yeah. Welcome, Warlock. I want more details on that, Saz. Maybe you can email me after the show, and I'd love to hear your ideas. You know, anybody, if you guys have ideas, I'd love to hear them. Louis B071 has joined us on Instagram. Big Body Yerrick 5 has joined us on Instagram. Movai 1 has joined us on Instagram. So tonight's topic, guys, we're going to be talking about really two characters on the show. We're going to be talking about Dwight and Sherry and how pivotal they were, how pivotal they are to the whole storyline, how they were first introduced, what happened, the arc that Dwight took, from trying to escape, to going back, to being burned, to eventually turning on Negan. And that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. And as always, that's our base topic. And from there, we'll go wherever you guys take it, wherever your questions take us. Jess2834 has joined us. Pseudo83 has joined us. Shoeb is here, has joined us. Hugo has joined us on Instagram. Thank you guys for joining us on Instagram. Thank you so much. So let's talk, well, like I said, the phone lines are open. So if anybody wants to, discuss Dwight and Sherry with me, please give me a call. The phone lines are open. They're open from the start of the show every night. So there's a number, 718-509-9270. In the U.S., call with any phone you want. Outside the U.S., the call is free with Skype. So let's go and relive how we met Dwight and Sherry and the sister-in-law, who, goddammit, I always forget her name. She was on the show for like 30 seconds, and I keep forgetting her name. Saz, what was her name? The sister-in-law that was on the show for 30 seconds and died. Excuse me. Big Body Eric 5 writes, this is going to be interesting. Thank you for joining us, Big Body Eric. Tina, that was her name. Tina. Okay, Tina. I'm going to try not to forget that. So we met Dwight, Sherry, and Tina as they were trying to escape. They ran into Daryl. Okay, and Carter Lawrence. Hey, welcome back, Carter, on YouTube. So that's how we met Dwight and Sherry with Daryl, and Daryl, trusted them fairly quickly, and they were hiding from the Saviors. Now, at this time, we haven't met the Saviors, so Dwight and Sherry was our first introduction to the Saviors group. They were really the first time we got to see any part of the group. Just like Stephanie and Eugene have been talking on the radio all this season, and Stephanie's going to be from the Commonwealth. Well, this is sort of the equivalent to that. When we met Dwight and Sherry and Tina, is how we got introduced to the first people from the Saviors. And basically, Zambika37, thank you for joining us, is joining us on Instagram. So basically, when Daryl meets them in the woods, they're just running away from this group, okay? And Daryl does help them. They don't really know what to do. They're kind of lost and is trying to escape, and they're fumbling their way through it. We see that group of people come looking for them. And I don't know if you guys realize this or not, but that group that we don't get to see their faces, that are searching for Dwight, Sherry, and Tina, that is the motorcycle gang that Daryl blows up when he confronts them with Abraham and Sasha. Hard Productions has a question. I'm going to call in and ask. Go ahead, Hard Productions, call in. You can co-host the show with me. So please call. Yeah, so that was the motorcycle group that Daryl blows up with Abraham and Sasha when he blows them up with that RPG. They were the ones that we couldn't see their faces. It was obscured, but they were the ones looking for Dwight and Sherry and Tina. So that's a little tidbit there. I don't know if you guys, I'm sure a lot of you guys put that together. So anyways, Daryl feels he can trust them. They're looking for help. Tina ends up getting bit. She dies. Like I said, she was only on the show for maybe 30 seconds. And, eventually Dwight and Sherry, I guess they come to a realization, you know what? We can't run away from these guys. We can't run away from the Saviors. All right, you're getting a call. Hello, you're on Dead Talk Live with Viz. Is this Hard Productions? Hello?
Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Good. This is Hard Productions from YouTube.
Yes. Yes.
Hey, good to talk to you again. So what's on your mind?
I'm gonna have a question about Daryl and Dwight. Do you remember I believe it was the season 8 finale when Daryl told Dwight if he came back he would kill him?
Yes.
Do you think if Dwight, let's say season 11, showed up in Alexandria and Daryl seen him, would Daryl still kill him, or has he forgiven him?
Absolutely not. He would not kill him. I mean, you got to remember, after season 8, that was an all-out war. That was, to say that was just extremely emotional for the entire group that got to survive that war. He was just pissed at Dwight for all the shit that Dwight put him through, trying to break him when Daryl was prisoner at the sanctuary. And Daryl was just extremely pissed at him, but he also realizes that they would not have won the war if it wasn't for Dwight's help. And, Negan had Dwight lined up to be killed with the rest of them if it wasn't for Eugene rigging the bullets. You know what I mean? Dwight would have died right along with the rest of them. So, no, if Dwight was to return in season 11, which I really don't see happening, he's, become a fixture now on Fear the Walking Dead. I don't see that happening. But if he does... no, I don't think Daryl would kill him. Absolutely not. Daryl has forgiven him. Daryl has changed, and we have to remember, from season 8, the end of All Out War, to season 11, we had that big 6-year time jump. A lot of time has passed. Fear the Walking Dead, their timeline has not gone through a 6-year time jump, so they are still years behind. So if we compare the two timelines side by side, if you take the Walking Dead timeline, and if you take the Fear the Walking Dead timeline, the Walking Dead is a good 6-7 years ahead. And we have no idea where Fear the Walking Dead characters are at, on the Walking Dead timeline right now. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, that's 6 years in the future, so we have no idea. A lot of years have passed. If Dwight was going to make his way back in season 11, I do not believe for a second that Daryl would kill him. Daryl has evolved. They're all evolving. They're all changing. Always. You know what I mean? And you saw with this Whisperer thing that happened this season, they didn't want a war. They did everything. They didn't want to fight again. And that's why, they try to, obey Alpha's commands. Okay, they're like, fine. You don't want us to cross this territory? We don't want to fight. They've changed. They're tired of fighting. They're tired of it. So I don't believe Daryl holds any resentment to Dwight. No, I don't think so. So I hope that answers your question, at least from my opinion on what would happen.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I just wanted to hear your opinion on that.
Yeah, that's my opinion. And Hard Productions, we are coming up on the 30-minute mark. So I'm going to say goodbye. And if you do have the answer, please call right back, okay, to tonight's trivia question. Okay? I know you're a prior winner. And like I said, there's no limit. If you know the answer to tonight's question, just call me right back, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you for calling. And I hope to talk to you again real soon, okay?
All right.
All right. Take care. All right, guys, that was Hard Productions from YouTube and his question about Dwight and whether Daryl would kill him if he was to come back, let's say, in season 11. I absolutely don't think so. Daryl has completely changed. McKenna Lacey _999 writes, I've never watched Fear of the Walking Dead. McKenna, Zambika, if you guys out there who have not watched Fear the Walking Dead, I recommend you watch it. It does start out a little slow. It may turn you off and you may want to stop. Continue watching it. The only thing that I ask is don't compare it to The Walking Dead. Take it as its own show. If you watch it and compare it to The Walking Dead, you're going to be sorely disappointed. So that's the only advice I have for anyone out there who has not watched Fear and is thinking about watching it, if you watch it as its own show, it is very good. It is very good. But if you're benchmarking it against The Walking Dead, you're probably going to be a little disappointed. But it's on its own, it's an amazing show. Okay, guys, so let's get to tonight's trivia. Okay? Let's see, which contest. Let's bring up, of course, we're going to bring up Glenn. Let's have this playing in the background as I ask the question. All right. So this is, man, I'm nervous. There are a lot of people that want this Glenn action figure. I don't want to screw this up. I don't want to screw this up. So let me make sure I have all my ducks in order here. Oh, we have another call coming in. Hello, you're on Dead Talk Live with Viz. How are you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm doing good.
Good. What's your name?
I was in your. Oh, Eric Mata.
Hey, Eric.
I was in your. I think I was in your. You're the one going live right now, right?
Yes,
on Instagram?
yes. On Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. That's me.
All right. Well, I had a quick question.
Absolutely.
For Fear of the Walking Dead, whatever happened to the people on that one flight? I forgot what it was called.
The webisode. You're talking about
flight.
the webisode of the airplane, the clips that they played in the commercials.
Yeah.
Well, they died.
Yeah.
They died. The plane crashed. Beyond that, we don't know anything. I did post that entire webisode on my YouTube channel and Instagram, and I posted it as one complete 14-minute segment. So you can go back and rewatch it. And if you notice, it ends with Nick from Fear the Walking Dead seeing a plane coming in and crashing. That's the same plane.
Yeah.
It's Flight 462. That's the name of the webisode. That's the same plane that we saw there. So yeah, the plane crashes and they all died. They all died. And I'm sure a lot of them.
There wasn't like two survive. I could have sworn there was like a couple of survivors. I'm not too sure.
You might be right. I'm not. I don't remember. I don't remember beyond Nick seeing the plane crash. Maybe somebody else who's watching does have an answer for us, but I don't remember that outright. Basically the storyline to that webisode ends as Nick is watching that plane crash.
Yeah.
Marko does write. Wait, Marko writes. There is a girl that did survive.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm wrong. There are survivors. So thank you, Marko, for answering that for us. Apparently, there is a woman who does survive. So there you go. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why this is a group discussion to get input from everybody else around us. So thank you for calling. I'm about to run the trivia question contest. We're giving away action figures. I don't know if you've been watching, and
yeah, I've been watching. I think my username was Big Body Eric 5.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
I remember you. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get you off the line. I'm going to ask the trivia question, and if you know the answer, call me right back. Okay.
All right. I'll give you a call back then.
Yeah, and whoever answers correct, whoever calls first and gets the answer correct gets to pick their action figure. So hopefully I'll hear back from you soon, okay? All right, take care.
All right, well, have a good one, man.
You too.
All right, you too.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Bye. Okay, that was Eric calling with a question. So Marko does say there was a survivor from that flight. So we're going to have to get some more information about that. All right. The contest, the question. I got the phone, everything's up. Here's the question, guys, okay? So this is it. You guys want the Glenn doll? Here's the question. And I have to flip a page. There's the question. Okay. All right, guys, here we go. While the gang was in Alexandria, Deanna and Maggie were having a conversation as to how to make Alexandria safer and more livable. Maggie pulls out a packet of seeds from her back pocket and gives it to Deanna. What vegetable seed did Maggie give Deanna? That is tonight's question. Let me repeat it. While the gang was in Alexandria, Deanna and Maggie were having a conversation as to how to make Alexandria safer and more live. Oh, we have a caller. Yes, hello. You're on Dead Talk Live with Viz. How are you tonight?
Good.
What's your name?
Gina.
Gina?
Yes.
Well, thank you for calling, Gina. And I hope you have the correct answer.
It's Gina.
Did you hear the question that I asked for
Yes.
tonight's trivia? Do you have an answer for me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. You're calling
Yes,
me
I did.
Okay, so let me hear your answer.
Yes, I do. Is
Okay.
it tomato seeds?
No, Gina, it is not tomato seeds. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Thank you so much for
right,
calling
thank
in.
you.
Thank you so much for watching.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. All right. So we got a caller, but they did not get the right answer. So we have another caller. Hello, you're on Dead Talk Live with Viz. Do you have an answer for me?
It's Ethan from Hard Productions.
Hey,
This
Hard
probably
Productions.
isn't right, but is it cucumber seeds?
It is cucumber seeds. Congratulations, Hard Productions. It is cucumber. And you become our first winner to win 2 prizes. Congratulations. I see other people calling. I'm sorry, Hard Productions from YouTube just called in with the right answer. If you guys want to call back to continue our conversation about Dwight, please call back in a little bit. But right now, Hard Productions gets to pick his prize. Or do I even have to guess? Which one do you want, Hard Productions?
I'll give other people a chance to get Glenn, but I'm going to go with the RV zombie.
Really? That is very nice of you, and that is amazing. RV Zombie, Andrea's first zombie kill in season 2 is all yours, Hard Productions. And I think all you guys out there can, you're a great sport there, Hard Productions. Glenn is still available. Glenn, I'll repeat that. Glenn is still available, and he will be available for tomorrow night's trivia question. And Marko is very excited that you picked RV Zombie, and so am I. These walkers were not getting any love, and I'm glad. I'm so happy you picked RV Zombie. So congratulations, Hard Productions. I'm very glad. Now remind me again, which action figure did you pick the last time you won?
It was the Merle zombie.
Merle. Okay. So you're getting Merle and RV Zombie. Congratulations again, Hard Productions. And thank you for playing, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. All right. So there you guys have it. Hard Productions gets tonight's trivia question correctly. Lifting Fit Journey is very thankful on Instagram. Summer is congratulating you on Twitter. Carter Lawrence on YouTube writes, "I'm gonna be back tomorrow night." I think it was great of Hard Productions. He did not choose Glenn, so Glenn is still available. I know a lot of you guys want Glenn. Oh my God, I can only imagine the characters that we have left. You guys are gonna freak out when I bring those out onto the table. Wow, but good job on Hard Productions for guessing the trivia question, being the winner, being tonight's winner. He's our first winner to win multiple times. So he's won Merle Walker, and now RV Zombie. So congratulations again. Okay, all right. As you can see there on the chat screen, a lot of people are happy you did not pick Glenn. And a lot of people are congratulating you for winning. So, Toby's leaving us. All right, Toby. We will see you again tomorrow. Thank you for joining us. Vitali Gina, who we just spoke to, is saying congrats. Gina, thank you for calling in. earlier. McKenna Lacey 999 writes, "Good night, Toby." Good night, Toby. We'll see you again tomorrow night. So, the phone lines are still open, guys. And there were a lot of people calling. If you do want to call with a question, comment, and you just help me navigate through this Dwight Sherry thing that we started here, that'd be great. The number is right there up on the screen. It's 718-509-9270. We're just continuing on discussion of how the saviors were introduced to us with Dwight, Sherry, and the vital role that they played. We do have another. Oh, we did have a caller, and then they hung up. Sherry, when they went back to the saviors, they both, Sherry and Dwight, got their punishment from Negan. McKenna Lacey writes, "I'm gonna go now. I'll see you again tomorrow. Thanks for having me." Thanks, McKenna. We'll see you again tomorrow. We do have a caller. Hello, you're on Dead Talk Live with Viz. What's your name? Hello? All right, well, we can't hear you. If you want to call us back, please do. Lost a call there. So whoever just called us, I couldn't hear you. If you want to call, please call back. So Sherry played a vital role. Going back to the punishment, yeah, Negan did not just let him off with a little slap on the wrist. He burned half of Dwight's face off. And to punish him even further, he took Sherry as his wife. I mean, you want to really kick a guy in the nuts? If you really want to kick a guy in the nuts, yeah, burn half his face off and take his wife. And then have him see you every day with her. And then every day just shove it down his throat that your wife is now his wife. One of 7 or 8 wives that Negan took? If you want to call them that, they were more like, sex slaves to Negan? Yeah, Dwight and Sherry, they went back and they paid the price. They definitely paid the price, and they definitely regretted their decision, as Daryl told them when they were stealing his motorcycle. And Sherry turns to Daryl and says, "I'm sorry." And Daryl looks back at them and is like, You're gonna be. And they were. Zambika, I tried calling. Please tell me the answer. I thought tomatoes. Nope, Zambika, the answer was cucumbers. Yeah, the answer to tonight's trivia question on which seeds did Maggie give to Deanna, there were cucumber seeds. That was the answer, Zambika37 on Instagram. So the lines are open. If anybody else wants to call, please do so. So Sherry is the one that released Daryl from the sanctuary. And I don't know, you guys must remember that. She released him. She slipped him the key. We do have another caller coming in. Hello, you're on Dead Talk Live with Viz. What's your name? Turn down your device because there is a little 10-second delay in the live stream. Oh, we lost him. Yep, if you guys are going to call, there is a 10-second delay in the live stream. It is in every kind of live stream, whether it's on the internet or TV. There's a 10-second lag. So if you guys are going to call and you're listening to our broadcast tonight on another device, just turn down the volume, or else it's just going to really throw you off. But you'll be able to hear everything through your phone when you're talking to me. So yeah, the number is 718-509-9270. Anybody that wants to call in. So going back to Sherry, Saz writes, unpopular opinion. I like Negan, LOL. The woman had a choice. Wait a minute, Saz. So you're telling me that Negan's wives had a choice not to marry him? Is that what you're saying? Saz check on YouTube? Because the way I understood it, they didn't have a choice. Remember the few that approached Eugene so Eugene can make them a poison pill to slip to Negan? So Saz, I don't see where you're going with this, where you are saying that the women had a choice on whether they became, Negan's wives or not, because they did not want to be his wife. None of them did. I don't remember a single one of them saying, yay. Saschuk writes, yeah, they could be his wife and live the life of luxury, or they could stay at the sanctuary and work for points. Well, okay, if you want to look at it like that and choose the lesser of two evils, sure. But you gotta admit, that's not much of a choice right there. Those people that worked for points, their lives sucked. They really sucked. Negan thought he was doing them a favor and saving them, but he had them working their ass off, and they were giving little bit of rations every day of food. And if you remember, Negan would make the speeches like, hey, tonight everyone gets fresh vegetables, and he kept a tight control over all of them. So yeah, Saz, I mean, if you're going that way, they had a choice of either being his wife or working for points. Hell, I'd be Negan's wife if I had that choice. If you would have taken me, I would have been Negan's wife instead of having to work for those points and living that life. Saz writes, yeah, true when you say it like that, laughing out loud. So you guys on Instagram, Gina, they didn't have a choice. I agree with Gina. Zambika37 also writes they didn't have a choice. So I agree with you guys, Gina and Zambika. Between the choice of slave labor or being his wife, or we didn't even know if that was a choice they were given. They might have not have even been given that choice. Hey, either be my wife or work for points. He might have just turned around and just killed them. So I really don't see them having much of a choice. But Sherry, man, you got to give her credit. She was braver than Dwight. They loved each other. He loved her. She loved him. They knew the price they were going to have to pay when they went back to him. Karar writes, hello, when season 11 is going to be released? Karar, we haven't even finished season 10. We're still waiting for the last episode of season 10 to air. And we don't even know when that's going to air. As far as season 11, don't expect that for at least another full year from now. At least. I've said this on prior episodes. June 2021 at the earliest. Or you know what? They may skip a whole year and just not start it till October of 2021. So could be either one. Hard Production writes, I'm kind of scared to see the season 10 finale. I've heard Jerry's gonna die. I hope not. Yeah. The actor who plays Jerry has been seen with his beard shaved off. And that has led to a lot of speculation. And Jerry, I'm pretty sure we're going to lose Father Gabriel. Saz says, no, I love Jerry. Hard Productions loves Jerry on YouTube. Leo on Instagram, hello. I love Jerry too. He's an amazing character. But him shaving that beard, I don't know. That's kind of a bad indicator right there. I hope he doesn't die. He's such an amazing, loyal character to the king. Hard Production writes, maybe he went to the Commonwealth and got a haircut? Okay. Hard Production writes, that has to be the reason, right? Sure. Daryl could have used his beard as target practice for his crossbow and cut all that hair that way. That would have taken a long time, but that's plausible too, I think. Okay, so yeah, it would suck if we lose Jerry. Father Gabriel, I'm preparing myself that he's going to go. I don't hate or love Gabriel. He's gone through his roller coaster character arc. I respect the character that he's become right now. I really do respect him. That's how I feel about Gabriel. I respect him now. Of course, earlier on, nobody respected Gabriel. He was a weasel. He let those people die outside his church. He turned on Rick in the group as soon as he found sanctuary in Alexandria. But I respect him now. I don't love him. I don't hate him. He's got my respect. So that's my feelings on Father Gabriel. Ismail on Instagram writes, Yo Viz, can't call you on Skype. It says I don't have credit. You don't need credit, dude. It's that number is from Skype. It's a Skype number that I bought from them. And Skype to Skype calls are free. So I don't know exactly what issue you're having. Exactly, but I have a Skype number through Skype. So, and I got it especially through Skype for our international customers. So, I don't know why you're getting that message. Yeah, the Skype to Skype calls have been free. Lifting Fit Journey, I don't know if you're still with us. I know you're in Saz. Saz, when you called me, you're in the UK, Saz. You use Skype, right? You didn't have any problems. It was a free call. Lifting Fit Journey's in Kuwait right now. I haven't heard anybody complaining about it being a problem calling internationally. Summer on Twitter writes, Gabriel and Rosita, I'm surprised they're still alive. You know, I'm not really surprised, Summer. I want them to give Rosita a real storyline. I really want Rosita to get a storyline. They've kept her alive through all this crap. I really like her, but she's always been playing second fiddle. She's always played second fiddle, and I hope somewhere they give her a real storyline that's like centered around her. Yeah, she had Coco with Siddiq as the father, and Gabriel raising the child, and we can get that in any daytime soap opera. Saz on YouTube's right, I use Skype and it was free, but I think after a certain time we have to add credit, but there's a free trial. No, I mean, that's not how it should work. It's a Skype number, and Skype, which is owned by Microsoft, always says Skype to Skype calls are free. So I'll do some looking into that and see what's going on with that. Hard Productions writes, should have put her on the pikes and keep my boy Henry. I hate to say that. Oh, come on, Hard Productions. I like Rosita. Rosita is vital to Eugene's role on the show. In a very backdoor kind of way. You know what I mean? Rosita has been very, under the radar involved in Eugene's character development on The Walking Dead. So she has played an important role on this show. Like I just said, I just wish she would get a big time storyline. That's just her, where she is front and center of that story. I was sad to see Henry go. I was very surprised to see Henry go. I can't believe the writers did that to Carol again. I can't believe the writers did that. Saz writes, just read it again. Sorry, it says Skype to phone calls. You have to use credit. So yes, Skype to Skype is free. Yeah, Skype to Skype is free, Ismail. Maybe you're having a problem with Skype tonight, or they're having a problem, and it's not recognizing the number as a Skype number. I'm sure it'll be fine in the next 5 minutes or by tomorrow. But yes, I got this number particularly because it's a Skype number and I want to give international viewers a chance to call me and not have to pay for the call, obviously. Zambika writes, Rosita is badass. She's been through a lot. If you watch from the beginning. Absolutely, Zambika on Instagram. Rosita has been through a lot. Summer writes, Eugene is about to get Stephanie. True. Saz writes, Henry annoyed me, but I felt so bad for Carol. I wasn't a big fan of Henry. You know, but I can't believe the writers did that to Carol again. I mean, do the writers have it in for Melissa McBride? You know, with Sophia, Lizzie, the Look at the Flowers girl, Henry. I mean, I really, you got to start asking yourself, do the writers on The Walking Dead just have it in for Melissa McBride or just for the Carol character? Because, man, you cannot have that much bad luck, even in the zombie apocalypse, with children, all on one person. Even in the zombie apocalypse, you can't have that much bad luck. Hard Production writes, I liked Henry. He was taking Carol's storyline from the comics. Yeah, that is true. Zambika writes, I feel like they want Carol to go. You mean the writers? Short123 writes, it's sad. Absolutely, Short123. It is sad. It is sad. You know, if you think back at all the crap Carol has had to deal with, yeah, it has shaped her to become the character that she is. But, goddamn, I mean, let the woman get a break. So, oh man, look at the time. We only got a few minutes left, guys. We have less than a few minutes. And Marko writes, Carol is not going anywhere. And I absolutely agree. Carol and Daryl are going to be on this show till the very last episode. The rumors of Daryl getting his own movies are not going away. They're still persisting. Summer on Twitter writes, Carol this season was unpredictable, but I love her character. I gotta admit, Summer, for the first part of this season, she did annoy me on all the stupid decisions she was making. And then when I saw that it was her that let Negan out, I'm like, yes. You know, the real Carol didn't leave us. You know, yes. I'm glad we're, you know, back to having the old Carol back. Hard Production writes, Daryl's going to be the last man standing. I agree. Summer writes, she saved our group more than once. Absolutely. Absolutely. Rodrigo Murillo. Hi, Rodrigo on Instagram. Zambika37, good night. Hope to see you again tomorrow, Zambika. Good night, Rodrigo. We'll be on again tomorrow night at 9:30 p.m. I'm doing the shipping this weekend, like I said, of all the action figures. I want to thank all you guys for joining me on this Saturday night. You're amazing. You're the best followers in the world. I love how this show is just livening up. Our viewership is growing exponentially every night. We have great conversations. Good night, Short123 on Instagram. You guys are amazing. The phone calls are starting to come in. I love the viewer interaction. That's the foundation of this show. It's viewer interaction. If you guys, if you want to support us, all we ask is that you go over to our YouTube channel and subscribe. Thank you, Saz, for watching. Thank you. Hard Productions. Hard Productions, congratulations again. I have your information from the last time, so you don't need to send me your shipping info. I've got it. I will be with you guys again tomorrow night at 9:30 p.m. Like I said, you guys are the best followers in the world. And until tomorrow, guys, stay walking.